Father.
You chose this.
What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video after the official reveal. Now, I am absolutely hyped right now. The trailer was absolutely fantastic. The live stream was just unreal. They gave out so much detail, and now Star Wars Battlefront 2 is available to pre-order, and you get a load of bonuses if you pre-order it. The Battlefront 2 website is also online, so that will be down in the description for you to be able to follow and go and check it out for yourself if you haven't already. I'd be very surprised if anyone hasn't actually checked out Battlefront 2 at the moment, as it's just absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to be going down the website. I'm going to be explaining to you a bit about what I actually picked up on during the live stream. I'm not going to go into every single small detail possible yet. I will be breaking that up into smaller videos throughout the next few days. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2 does include all eras from the Star Wars universe, apart from like the Old Republic time period, the prequels, the original trilogy, and the new era, so that is The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, meet in an expanded multiplayer experience in galactic scale space combat. Play as iconic heroes that bring distinct abilities to the battleground, or join the fight in an emotionally gripping single-player story. Your Star Wars hero's journey has begun. So for the single player, we get to forge a new path as Iden Versio, commander of the Inferno Squad, an Imperial Special Forces unit equally lethal on the ground and in space. Encounter many of Star Wars' greatest characters in a story of revenge, betrayal and redemption that spans 30 years. You also get to play as Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren in this Star Wars Battlefront 2 single player campaign, which is going to be absolutely amazing. As for the multiplayer, we can join up to 40 players in massive multiplayer fights in authentic locations across all eras. That is the Clone Wars original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, I think. I'm not so sure about The Last Jedi, but I know The Force Awakens for definite. Revel in deep class-based online gameplay, pilot a wide variety of land and air vehicles, and control iconic characters with distinct abilities that can turn the tide of the battle. So classes are actually back in Star Wars Battlefront 2. The star card system is gone. It is purely down to classes now. The 4 classes that are going to be in Star Wars Battlefront 2 are Officer, Assault, Heavy and Specialist. You can also see from the image coming on screen now that droids are in Star Wars Battlefront 2 because of the prequel era that is in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I am really excited to actually get to play in the prequel era. There are space battles in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we get to wage war in spectacular space battle scenarios and weave between asteroids, fly across Imperial dockyards, and take down massive capital ships. Pilot renowned craft like the Millennium Falcon or Luke Skywalker's X-Wing in exciting dogfights with up to 24 players. There are hero ships for every single era, so I imagine during the prequel era in Star Wars Battlefront 2 we will get to pilot possibly Jango Fett's ship and Jedi starfighters. That isn't confirmed, that is just me speculating, but I'd say there is a high chance that that will happen. We get characters from every single era, and we get to play as and against Star Wars' most feared villains and cherished heroes from all 3 eras, including Kylo Ren, Rey, Darth Maul, Yoda, and many more that haven't been announced yet. We get unique upgradable abilities to ensure classic characters bring their distinct powers and personality to the battle, so there won't just be 3 abilities for heroes. We will get to actually upgrade and change the abilities on the heroes that we are going to be using. There is also split screen co-op in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think this is to replace skirmish, but I'm not 100% sure. Team up with a friend in 2-player offline split screen play and earn rewards, customize troopers and heroes, then take your skills and upgrades to the online battleground. However, split screen co-op is only available on PlayStation and Xbox One. We get to customize as we progress through the game. So we get to tailor unique abilities for each hero like I have said before, but also troopers and starfighters to gain the upper hand in battle with Star Wars Battlefront 2's diverse and powerful progression system. So I imagine we are going to get more each time we level up now, rather than in the current Star Wars Battlefront where a lot of it was unlocked through HUD contracts. It seems like at certain milestones within the game, you will be given new rewards to upgrade your heroes, troopers, starfighters, anything like that. And I think this customization system in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is going to be something to really look forward to. Now the pre-order bonus I mentioned before, we actually get special in-game rewards and the chance to dive in before the game is released worldwide when we pre-order any edition of Star Wars Battlefront 2. So if you pre-order the deluxe edition of Star Wars Battlefront 2, it is known as the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Elite Trooper Deluxe Edition, and it turns your troopers into the ultimate opponents. Every class, officer, assault, heavy and specialist is upgraded, delivering superior firepower, deadly weapon modifications and epic combat abilities. We will also get a lot of bonuses that include access to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on November 14th, a 3-day head start. We get upgraded versions of all 4 trooper classes, officer, assault, heavy and specialist, 4 epic ability upgrades, 1 for each trooper class, instant weapon unlocks and weapon modifications for each trooper class, exclusive Kylo Ren and Rey themed looks inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, epic ability modifiers for Kylo Ren and Rey, and an epic ability modifier for the Millennium Falcon. But we also know now that Theed, Takodana, Starkiller Base, Yavin, Mos Eisley, Endor, Hoth, and more locations are included in Star Wars Battlefront 2. The story for Star Wars Battlefront 2 is also going to be made canon. I think I have covered a lot of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 reveal in this video, but like I said, over the next few days I'm going to be breaking it down more and doing individual videos about the parts of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let me know down in the comment section how hyped you are for Star Wars Battlefront 2 now knowing it has everything that fans requested for the game. Make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars gaming, especially Star Wars Battlefront 2. Other than that, may the Force be with you.